Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, your heart racing, and your skin cold with sweat. You've just seen something.
You dismiss it as just another nightmare, until 2 days later. In that moment, a chill runs down your spine.
And you're left with one haunting question.
Did I just see the future? This experience has shaped religions and decided the fate of empires. But before you call yourself a psychic, we need to talk about the deceptive machinery of your mind. Welcome to Belief Decoded. Today, we are going to tear apart the veil of the supernatural to find something even more fascinating: the cold science of the impossible coincidence. Let's decode your reality. To understand why your dreams occasionally come true, we have to dive into the world of a concept called the law of truly large numbers. Most people think their dream is a miracle, but they forget to look at the global scale. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and on average, every single one of us dreams about 4 times every single night of our lives. This means that as a species, we are generating roughly 32 billion dream narratives every 24 hours. In a database that massive, the laws of probability dictate that coincidences aren't just likely, they're mandatory. This is the law of truly large numbers. It states that with a large enough sample size, any outrageous thing is likely to happen. If the odds are 1 in a million, someone must win. In a world where 32 billion dreams happen every night, 32,000 people will wake up every single morning feeling like they've seen the future. They aren't psychics. They are simply the statistical winners of a global lottery. But why does our brain ignore the math and jump straight to the supernatural? To find that answer, we have to travel back thousands of years to the dangerous and unforgiving African savanna. Our ancestors didn't survive by being perfectly logical. They survived by being incredibly paranoid. Imagine an early human hearing a rustle in the tall grass. It could be the wind or a leopard. The humans, who assumed it was just the wind and waited for proof, are not our ancestors, because they were eaten. We are the children of the ones who ran away every time the grass moved. This is what scientists call the smoke detector principle. It's better for a smoke detector to scream at burnt toast than to stay silent during a real fire. Your brain is designed to be hypersensitive. Your brain is hardwired for patternicity, the tendency to find meaningful patterns in both meaningful and meaningless noise. We see faces in the clouds and prophecies in our sleep to stay safe. This survival instinct is powered by a cognitive engine called HAD, or the Hyperactive Agency Detection Device. This is our innate bias to attribute events to an agent rather than random forces. When a dream happens to align with a tragedy, your HAD refuses to accept it was just a coincidence. It demands a who behind the what, a spirit, a god, or the universe itself. Based on current scientific understanding, none of this requires a supernatural explanation, though science is a self-correcting process, always open to revision when faced with new evidence. We show you what the data says. As we move into the actual hardware of the brain, things get even more localized. Have you ever had that eerie feeling that a current moment was previously dreamt? Scientists call this Déjà Rêvé. Unlike déjà vu, where things just feel familiar, Déjà Rêvé involves a specific dream file being pulled by mistake. It's a glitch in the temporal lobe, where your internal filing system suddenly malfunctions. One of the leading theories is a split-second neural lag. Your brain is a parallel processor, and sometimes the two hemispheres get slightly out of sync during the high-speed processing of reality. If one side of your brain processes a scene just a few milliseconds after the other, the second signal finds a memory trace that was just created. Your brain labels it as a dream. This hardware glitch is reinforced by a powerful trick called retroactive interference. We like to think memory is a video archive, but it's more like a digital document that stays open and editable. When a real event happens, your brain scans for anything similar. It finds a vague, fuzzy dream about a sudden noise. But as you retrieve it, the high-definition details of the present overwrite it. This is retroactive interference, where new information rewrites your old memories. By the time you finish telling the story, your brain has edited the dream to match what just happened. We are prone to hindsight bias, the "I knew it all along" effect, where we subconsciously sharpen memories. We ignore the misses, a bias known as the file drawer effect, and focus only on the rare hits. Take Morgan Robertson's book, Futility, which described a giant ship called the Titan hitting an iceberg 14 years before the real disaster. But Robertson wasn't a wizard. He was a master of his craft. He was a maritime expert who knew ships were getting bigger and that safety regulations were failing. His book wasn't a vision. It was an educated stress test of the industry's own dangerous hubris. Even the legendary dream of Abraham Lincoln, where he supposedly saw his own corpse in the White House, can be explained by the continuity hypothesis. This theory suggests dreams are simply a continuation of our anxieties. Lincoln led a bloody war and received death threats daily. For a man in his position, dreaming of an assassination isn't a prophecy. It's a psychological inevitability. The prophecy is in the statistics of a stressed mind. Then there is Mark Twain, who dreamt of his brother in a metal coffin weeks before he died. While miraculous, Twain was a master storyteller, writing his memoirs decades after the event. Prone to embellishment, Twain's grief likely caused his brain to sculpt his memories into a narrative that made his brother's death feel fated. Your brain is a survival engine, not a time machine. It creates order from chaos. The real miracle is the human brain, a biological machine obsessed with your survival. It simulates infinite futures and recognizes patterns in total chaos to give your world a sense of order. You are a survivor. If you want to continue decoding the hidden science behind our strangest beliefs, don't forget to like this video and check out our membership for exclusive deep dives into the psychology of the supernatural. The world is full of mysteries, but the greatest one is sitting between your ears. For more mysteries decoded by science, watch our main videos on the Belief Decoded channel. We'll see you in the next one.